Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about Friday the 29th of March. Today the moon is in Scorpio till 8 p.m. Universal Time. After that it moved to Sagittarius. So basically today there are like 6 signs, zodiac signs, that should have a nice time. If you're watching me from the Americas, 8 p.m. Universal Time should be around I think 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So take this into account, please. That's when the moon moves to Sagittarius. Let's break down this day. Aries, of course, as you have just heard, everything actually is going to turn out to be super gorgeous. Friday may begin as a normal day, but then it will end as a very festive and a day for celebrations. So there you are. This is going to turn out to be a super beautiful Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and it will continue all the weekend. Taurus, the moon in Scorpio opposes your sign. It may actually bother you, or it may actually annoy you a little bit, just because you seem to be a little worried, but then all this worry will disappear gradually, slowly, when the moon moves to Sagittarius. So try to take it easy. If you have a problem, or you had a problem Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, try to solve it, resolve it, because everything will be quite fine later on. No need to look for trouble. Gemini, of course, the moon in Scorpio is a bit, keeps you busy. I know that, but then the moon in Sagittarius will keep you busier and maybe a little bit moody, you know. So you have to take these things into account. The quality of time is very different between that of the moon in Scorpio and that of the moon in Sagittarius. Try to solve things out before Friday night and before the weekend. Let's move now to Cancer. I like this day, Cancer. I like the moon in Scorpio. It's super gorgeous, beautiful. So many trines, water trines, actually surround you and embrace you with beautiful vibes, very, very lucky vibes. I think you had some delicate issues resolved peacefully on Wednesday or on Thursday. You still have Friday to solve these things if you haven't resolved them yet. But I think you can have lots of opportunities to get things done and to be happy, quite happy with whatever it is. Actually, today, Friday, is a better day than Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, relatively, you know. So it's up to you to decide what to do. Leo, of course, is going to turn out to be a super beautiful, gorgeous day. There will be fire trines with your sign, empowering you with opportunities of great potential. That's when the moon moves to Sagittarius. There will be a trine between the moon, the sun, and your sign, making you one of the best zodiac sign candidates, you know. So it's going to be a beautiful, not only Friday afternoon, Friday evening, but also beautiful Sunday and Saturday and Sunday. Virgo, I know you're quite busy. You've been keeping yourself busy, or maybe whatever is going around is keeping you busy. Things are going to be a little bit busier actually when the moon moves to Sagittarius. Maybe you have something to do, you have a family issue on mind, and you want to resolve it. There are no basic problems actually, just a little bit some temporary issues or tasks maybe, or responsibilities. It can be quite a fine day and a fine weekend. Libra, I like this day, of course, but then you have to keep up your chin. You have to stay focused on the moment, you know. Remember that the sun is the one that's opposing you. So this opposition may come through a person, through a condition, a certain issue that may come up. So what you have to do is stay focused and stay determined on spending a beautiful Friday. No matter what happens, the moon will be helpful. It will empower you with great reflexes in order to enjoy and resolve any issue. Scorpio, of course, with the moon in your sign, this is a super empowering day. It empowers you and it empowers everything that you are doing or taking care of. It's going to be a beautiful day, and it will actually help you move on to a beautiful weekend. Everything you take, everything you take upon your responsibility, I think is going to be super successful. This is amazing. Okay, let's move now to Sagittarius. You know by now that when the moon is in Scorpio, things are a little bit hazy, you know. They're not transparent. You cannot decide on so many things. Or maybe if you decide on something, you discover later on, you find out that it's not moving in the right direction. So please take care, be careful. Don't precipitate into a very drastic and a final decision. Just wait for the moon to reach your sign. That's when everything will clear up and you will see things as they are. When the moon is in Scorpio, double check on everything. Capricorn. So Capricorn will enjoy a beautiful day, a beautiful Scorpio moon day. That's the best bet. When the moon moves to Sagittarius, you get into that quality of time where nothing works out. That's when you get into that mood where you're a little bit dissatisfied, not very happy with how things are going. You may feel a little bit annoyed, sleepy, and you may even cancel some activities. It's just because the sun and the moon, both of them, are not very helpful. Double check on everything in case you decide on some activity under the effects of the moon in Sagittarius. Aquarius. Okay, so we know by now that the moon in Scorpio is not it doesn't pamper you, you know. The vibes of the moon in Scorpio, they don't pamper you. Actually, they just keep on testing you, throwing tasks on your desk. So it can be a father, it can be a sibling, it can be a parent, whatever it is, or maybe just your work at the last moment. You have to do something, run and dash and stay back longer, whatever it is. But when the moon moves to Sagittarius, you're going to enjoy it a lot. Everything will cheer up, everything will disappear, and then that's when you start your beautiful weekend. 8 p.m. Universal Time, that's when the bell rings. Pisces. If you want my advice, try to wrap up the week, all the week, by 8 p.m. Universal Time, meaning while the moon is in Scorpio. That's the best thing that you can do. You can have a beautiful, gorgeous Friday, and if you do it well, and if you tackle some of the difficult tasks of Saturdays and Sunday, you will be sure you really can have a super gorgeous whole weekend. Okay, it's because the moon in Sagittarius is a little bit picky, and it may actually trigger some emotions. If you were born, let's see, between the 24th and the 26th, 27th of February, drive very carefully. Stay away from trouble. Okay, wrapping it up with born on the 29th of March. This should be a great year, very empowering, very helpful. It offers you a chance to move, to relocate, to move higher in your work, professionally, even academically. And it gives you opportunities to relocate maybe from town to town or even from country to country. So basically, this is it. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye-bye.